One love to the humble. One love to the humble. One love to the humble. I support 4B movement by black women. I support it 100%. And if it was a such thing as a 1,000%, I support it 1,000%. Why do you support it 1,000%? Well, let me tell you why. In the black community, the birth rate, the out of wedlock birth rate is like at 70 to 80%. 70 to 80% of the children born in the black community are born outside of wedlock. If these women really do what they said they're gonna do, if these black women really stick to what they said they're gonna stick to, we can finally get that rate down, back down to where it was prior to the civil rights movement. If we can get that birth rate back down to levels like it was prior to the civil rights movement, it's a win. It's a win for the black community. I'm serious. It's really a win for the black community if we can get that birth rate down. The out of wedlock birth rate. If 70-something%, 70 to 80% of the kids born out of wedlock, that means only 20% of us are getting married and born inside of a marriage. It's different when it's born in a marriage than when it's outside of wedlock. And I don't care if you're just living together. It's different. It's going to be the best thing that ever happened to the black community. I really hope these women stick to it. And if you don't know what the 4B movement is, it started in South Korea. Back in, I think, 2019 is where it started in South Korea, where the women were boycotting men because of they was getting treated like, I believe, second-class citizens. So they decided they was going to boycott. Nothing like what the women in the United States get treated like. United States women don't get treated bad. They got a lot of rights, a whole lot of privileges. But you know, privilege is blind to those who have it. But anyway, those women over there started this. But now American women are starting to adapt it. I don't know what's going on in other races, but for the black race, I promise you, we need this. We need this. We need these women to do it. Because I'm telling you, we got this rate of children being born outside of wedlock at this high rate. It needs to stop. All this, these high rates of unaliving babies, it all stops. If they really adapt this 4B movement, it all goes, everything stops. Like, there's no, because since the 1970s, I want to say, up until today, I think like 19 million, 19 million black babies have been aborted. But if this is what it takes to stop it, I'm all for it. If Trump getting in office for the second time, it's going to create a situation where the women going to now make choices, better choices, on how what they're going to do with their bodies and who they're going to let sleep with them unprotected. If this is what it takes, I'm all for it. Because this is what's going to help the community. It's going to really help the black community. It might hurt other people, but it's going to really help our community. I'm serious. And as a man, if you're not supporting this, something wrong with you. Support this right here, man, because this is gonna help bring these rates down. We can't have any more children born out of wedlock. We don't need any more of that. We can't have any more of these single mother households. We don't need any more of that. We got enough of that. We lead the way in all of those things. But if this is what they're gonna do, this is good. Now, if you one of the type of dudes that you don't really mess around with black women anyway, then go on to another country and do your passport bro thing. But I'm talking about right here, right now. But I'm talking about right here, right now. This is good. It's about time. I don't understand why it took this long to get here. If this all it took, I wish they had been put a woman that claims she black up there to go against Donald Trump or go against a white person, and this was going to create this type of situation. 4B, we all for it. I'm all for it. I'm all for it. Because, man, we in bad shape. If this was going to take, and then all men got to do now, just look, just marry him. Because they want to be treated like a certain kind of way. So just offer them marriage. You can finally offer a woman marriage if she really bought this 4B. Nah, I'm joking. Nah, don't do that because she'll mess around and divorce you later. Because most of these women that's doing this are feminists. And what they're doing is they're convincing other women to fall in line. Because, women gather around other women with the sisterhood. It's strong. They don't think for themselves. They're going to go ahead and get involved with whatever they're told to do. So they're going to fall in line with this. That's what they're going to do. They're going to fall right in line with this. Even though it's good for the black community, but I'm just telling you what's going to happen. They're going to fall in line, and they're going to do it. A lot of women are going to divorce their husbands before the end of the year out. If you're not married, and you're just in a boyfriend-girlfriend situation, she's gonna leave you. If she listens to this and she follows this feminist stuff, she's gonna leave you. She's gonna do all of that. If she is easy to be persuaded, which most women are. Women always gotta run things by other women first. They don't just make their own mind up. They have to get validation for other women when they make a choice. So just expect that. So you might be losing your wife or losing your girlfriend before this year out. But what's going to happen is a lot of women will jump on board and the steam is going to run out. The steam will run out. They're not going to be able to maintain this. They're talking about no sex, no marriage, no children, no nothing. That's what they say. Now, I don't know about other races, but black women cannot afford to do that. You can't afford to do that. And I know most of them not gonna do it. See, black men can go anywhere and get any type of woman he wants. Black women, she can sleep with it. She can get any man to sleep with her, but she can't get any man to take her seriously. And see, men can sleep around and it doesn't hurt their conscience, it doesn't hurt their emotions, it doesn't do any of that. But see, for women it does. It hurts their emotions, it hurts their confidence, it hurts who they are, because they're giving away something and they don't get anything back. Because what women want and what men want is very different. We don't want the same things when it comes to relationships, so it affects us differently. It's not the same. You see what I'm saying? So they telling you this. They tell you that this is what they're gonna do. We're gonna see. But for black people, for the black community, I really hope that these black women stick to it. You're gonna see like the out of birth wedlocks go from here to it's gonna go like down, and we're gonna finally be in a position of something positive. Finally, if this works. I'm praying it works. But I'm going to tell you something else about when it comes to praying. These women, feminists, they don't love God. They don't care about God. They don't put God in their life. That's the reason why they can destroy so easily, because the devil comes to destroy. And these women don't care about nothing. They don't want to be who God made them to be. They want to be something else. They want to be men. when God made them to be women. They're jealous. That's why I told you they're jealous of men. They're jealous how men represent God. And they want to be that. They don't want to be under that. They want to be that, but they can never be it. So what they try to do is destroy it. And that's why they want to destroy men. Because men are the next thing to God. And they don't like that. Even though it goes against their whole nature, they'll go against their nature to destroy men because they want to be close to they want to be in their shoes. But God didn't give them that assignment. God did not give it to them. I don't hate women. I got much love for women. But we all got different assignments. And when you don't handle your assignment, you try to do somebody else's assignment, the one you're supposed to do goes unfulfilled. So when your assignment goes unfulfilled, then you make yourself useless. And when you're useless, there's no need for you. So you have to be extinguished. But I don't understand why people don't want to play the part they was given. See, because feminism convinces women of something different. It convinces women that being a woman ain't good enough. That being a housewife ain't good enough. That raising kids don't mean nothing. You're supposed to have a career. Like, what's more important than raising a child? What's more important than creating something and making it productive in society? What's more important than that? There ain't nothing else more important. But that's what feminism does. And usually it's ran by women who men would never look at in the first place. All these women is coming out right now saying, withhold sex. We're not talking to men. No man was talking to you in the first place. No man was coming to you and trying to procreate with you in the first place. No man was taking you serious in the first place. Then you want to convince all the women with good lives, good boyfriends, good husbands, to divorce them because they voted for Trump. They want to bring y'all over there with them so y'all can carpet munch together. They want to carpet munch with you. That's why they want to bring you over there. They want to get you away from your husband so they can have you. That's their goal. And it's going to work for a lot of people. A lot of women going to do it. And you're going to be over there with that and missing what's real. Because you think you're doing something right. Because they told you to do it. You know, you easily influenced. So you're going to do it. And then in about a year or so, or less, you're going to be sneaking back over to the other side. That's what you're always going to do. You're always going to sneak back over. No matter what you're doing, you're going to sneak back over there. You see what's going on with men every now and then. Because, you know, you miss that feeling that men can give you that a woman can't give you. You don't want all that soft stuff. You want some hardcore man. But you go with the trend because, you know, you can't go against the sisterhood. But I'm going to tell you, for black people, I really hope it happens. All these black women that's claiming they're going to do it, and I hope they do it, and I hope they recruit many other black women to fall in line. So we can bring this 70% of black babies born out of wedlock down to the low it's ever been in history. We don't need no more babies born out of wedlock. And I hope this do it. But on the flip side, what's the problem with contraceptives? What happened to condoms? What happened to all these? Women got way more contraceptives than men got. What happened to using those? But they say it's men that want to do it unprotected. But women got all the women. Nobody can have any kind of intercourse with a woman unless she say so. So she gonna make the rules on how it goes, and any man gonna follow those rules if he want to deal with her. He ain't gonna go against those rules that she set. So anything she doing, and she try to blame it on the man, say, well, his fault for it. It ain't his fault. He can't do nothing that you don't allow. It's illegal. But that's like, you know, you don't want to be accountable for your actions. You want to be somebody else's fault. So you just like, he wanted me to do it, so I just did it. Nah. You control that, not him. If you want him to use whatever protection, he'll use it. But you don't want it. You the one that don't want it, not him. Because you control access. Because if you don't give him access, he try to take access, he's going to jail. He's going to prison. So don't do that. But stick to the 4B. I support black women in 4B so we can get these out of wedlock births down to 0. I really hope that happens. Y'all take care.